Okay, now, look. That's the kind of overhand left hook, okay? When you do that, you change level. Okay? When you change that level, close that distance. As soon as that shit lands, drop your ear to my stomach. As soon as it lands. More motion. You understand me? Yes, let's go. Get up. One motion. One motion. When that lands, I want that ear. As soon as it lands, at the same time, go like this. Understand me? Yes, sir. Just the hook. Just the hook. Do it like that. No. Throw the hook and the body. Hook and the body. Yes. Hook in the body. Yes. Yes. My name is Alex Warpath Russ, and this is my salute to arms. I started out wrestling years ago, and that's my base. I've grappled with some of the best grapplers in the area, but I've actually never done a submission grappling tournament, and I'm excited to do it. My last fight was October 20th here in the gym at XKO 16. I had a fight against a great grappler named Tristan Grimsley. I believe he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. I knew he was going to be tough. I knew he had a great ground game, and I was able to submit him in the second round by rear naked choke. My next fight will be for Legacy in December 14th against another very great grappler named Clayton Mai. Well, I decided I wanted to be a part of this thing because it's for a good cause, you know. It's for charity. I enjoy competing, and really anything I could do to help out, man. I mean, I get to do what I enjoy doing, competing and grappling, and it's for a good cause and it's helpful, so it just made sense. In order for me to be in this sport and compete at this level, I've got to get up early in the morning at 3 a.m. to jog, because that's the only time I have to jog and get my cardio up that doesn't cut into my work and that doesn't cut into my training with my instructors and helping develop my students. So I really have to work hard. A lot of my days in a fight camp requires me to be up from like 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. And really, military men really motivate me, okay? They're really living this thing, right? I get up and I do this to succeed. I get up and do this because I enjoy it. I get up and I work that hard because I want to compete at a certain level. Those guys are the only other people who I know who are getting up and they're working that hard. They get up and work when it's time to work. There is really no set schedule, you know, and they're doing that for all of us. They're doing that so we can keep our freedoms. And that is their job, you know. There's a better discipline and a better order. You know, people say I'm disciplined for getting up and doing those things. Those guys do it every day. They do it for their lives. And while I'm fighting, that's the way I think. I think I'm doing this for my life. I may only be doing it for my consciousness in a fight so I can keep my consciousness and continue to compete. But those guys are literally doing it for their lives. The way we do it here in the gym, we rally behind the guy, the men who are fighting, who have the most recent fights. It doesn't matter if you're belted, it doesn't matter what your record is. Whoever is fighting, whoever is about to fight, there are champions. We treat them like champions, and we tell them they're champions, and we all rally behind them. You know, when I fight, I know I have a lot of people behind me, and they push me, right? From amateur to pro level, you know? So we've got a bunch of guys fighting this Friday in Louisiana. One of our newer guys, Tim Stevenson.
I was actually hoping to make it to the salute to arms, but I actually have a fight November 9th, the day before, at Rumble at Rex, number 18 in Irwinville, Louisiana. And right now, Alex is just helping us with my rowing, striking, and just all-around game for this next cage fight, November 9th. I've been doing karate since I was about 4 years old, and kind of brought up through that system, the traditional karate system. And after playing 4 years of college football, I kind of came back to Texas and fell into a little bit of alcohol abuse and drug abuse. So to get clean, I actually just found my way back into one of the best things I knew, which was martial arts. And ever since, it's been history. just kind of been training every day and getting ready to try to make my place here on the mat in the fight world.
As a fan, you should come out and support this charity, to support our armed forces and the men and women who support you every day. We get to do things like this. You get to come out there and be entertained by our combat because somebody else is out there competing for your freedom and for the world's freedom. It'll be an exciting event. If you know me, if you've seen me compete at anything, heck, if you've seen me even program, you know I'm out there to compete and I'm out there to bring it, and it will be exciting. My name is Alex Warpath Russ. I train out at the gym in Arlington. You're watching UFFL Combat TV and you've just been hit. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Party Tapper. It's in the Apple App Store right now. It's an awesome app. Go out and download it, experiment with it. You can actually see my walkout video for my last fight. And if you're into holy hip hop, which I am, you get to appreciate that. I'd like to thank Alessio Silva Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and the Silva Army for helping me with my grappling and working with me every day. I credit that submission to those guys, so thank you guys so much. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Dom Fight Gear, for always keeping me fresh in those True Believer shirts and my great gear. I'd like to thank Execution Fight Gear for all of my great training gear. And I'd like to thank you guys. You guys who like to watch me, I'd like to thank all you guys who supported me for that year I was off and were eager to see me come out and compete. I really feel the love and I really appreciate it, guys. I love you back.
I used to be going to get picked on when I was younger. I got friends from like the preppy world, the fat daddies, the jocks, all the way out to just the person who never played